What's rocking, guys? In this player growth test, I'll be taking a look at the 19-year-old striker. Kenedy starts at a 70 overall, has some great physical stats, very good ball control, dribbling at the moment. He's a 5-foot striker who's left-footed with medium-low work rates, 2-star weak foot, and 3-star skill moves. Finesse shot. It's a bit unfortunate skill moves aren't as great or as weak foot for a striker either, to be honest, but his ball control, dribbling, I do think are going to make up for it. You'll see some tremendous highlights coming up eventually, but of course he has those great physical stats as well. I mainly focused on his finishing because his finishing is kind of poor for a striker at the moment, and his attack position isn't that great either, so I worked on that a bit, but you can see some big improvements in his physical stats at the end of that first season. I do not test the whole season. I basically only do about like 3 months worth, in all honesty. And I am on a shorter season as well because I'm using an Irish team on all these saves basically. But 78 overall at the end of year 2 now, and big improvements again to his physical stats. So he's very good physically, and we'll see how it reflects in the stats as he continues to improve tremendously in his technical stats. Again, ball control, dribbling still up there, very high. Shot power is pretty nice as well. He does have the speedster and acrobat specialties at the moment as well, only 2 years in. So he does grow pretty quickly, but you can see now in year 2020, so pretty quickly he would actually reach his overall. And of course this is not with player training constantly whatever, but he does look very good, and you can see his physical stats are amazing. Again, they're very high. The acceleration, agility, and sprint speed are tremendous, and his physical stats have improved tremendously. Ball control, dribbling, again, the main stats. But we'll get into some highlights now, guys. See how he plays in game, because I don't have too many. I can't play at like a season's worth. You can see how rapid he's, just incredibly quick. Look at him, that dribbling, cuts back in, and fortunately that shot was a little bit tame, but either way that was incredible highlight to show how good he is dribbling, ball control, and everything. You can definitely go back and look at that if you want, and you can see a very good shot, nice finish after a run where he just really pushed the back line, left all alone. You can see his pace. He's going to easily outrun anybody in those instances, but great job from him. You can see he actually isn't too bad passing wise either. You will see his final form coming up, but either way it does look pretty good as he created a nice little chance there. And again, Kenedy with some space. This is what you want to get in these types of situations as much as possible. You can see him cutting back in. He's going to take a shot, forces a good save, which actually leads to a goal. So very good work from him. He's so agile. He has everything physically, and his ball control, dribbling are ridiculous. I recommend you guys look at that first highlight a couple times again that I showed, because I feel like you might not have been able to enjoy it as much. And he can get in some good positions poaching wise as well, so that's nice to see. But again, that first highlight just kind of sums everything up. His ball control, dribbling are absolutely ridiculous. I'm not a skill move guy or anything. It's like this guy complements it perfectly, because I'm not good at them at all. I may have a few times, but he makes up for it with his incredible dribbling stats, and that should have been a goal that Kenedy created, but a crazy save there. Now you can see in his final form, 90 overall, poacher, speedster, distance shooter, acrobat, clinical finisher, and complete forward. Ridiculous amount of specialties, and you can see why here as we'll move over to the attribute section. It's ridiculous how good he is. Again, you can see the agility, acceleration, sprint speed are ridiculous, and he's just really good physically all around as well. But you can see ball control, dribbling, incredible, finishing is great. Attack position still isn't the greatest, but I thought he made up for it with some of the poaching highlights I showed for you guys. Just really good all around. Again, I would recommend looking at some of the highlights again to really try to grasp how tremendous he is. You can see by how I'm talking about him as well, one of the best players I've ever used, in all honesty. And of course, it's a bit difficult offensively in this game, but he kind of made up for it at times with some of his crazy runs and his just really good ability to get in some scoring positions as when other players are at the focal point of the attack. So a really well-rounded player, just a high-class elite player. Definitely go after him, guys. With that, thanks for tuning in. I'll be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later.